war has already begun. Are you prepared? Most people will never hear what you're about to hear. They will live and die believing the world is fair, that success is handed out like participation trophies, that hard work alone is enough. But you have a choice. Keep believing the comforting lies, or wake up to the brutal truth. This world does not reward effort. It does not pity the weak. It does not hand out power to those who wait their turn. It belongs to those who take it. By the end of this, you will see the world differently. You will understand why some rise while others remain trapped. You will know what separates the powerful from the powerless. But most importantly, you will have a decision to make. Will you adapt, dominate, and take control of your future? Or will you be another nameless casualty of hesitation? Stay until the end. Because what you learn today will determine who you become tomorrow. Lesson 1. The reality of competition. Survival of the fittest. There is no mercy in the game of life. No safety net. No divine force ensuring you make it out unscathed. From the moment you took your first breath, you were thrown into an arena soaked in the blood of the weak. You entered this world screaming, fighting for air, because even your first moments were a battle between survival and suffocation. And that battle never stopped. You were just conditioned to forget it. They lied to you. They told you that life is fair, that if you play by the rules, if you're nice, if you put in the effort, you'll be rewarded. But the world does not reward effort. It rewards results. It rewards victors. It rewards those who seize their place with ruthless precision and unapologetic force. Look around. Do you think the top 1% got there by chance? Do you believe they were simply handed their thrones? No. They fought. They outthought, outworked, outlasted every single competitor in their path. They understood the one truth that most people are too weak to accept. Only the strong survive. This is not a poetic metaphor. It is the fundamental law that governs everything. The business world, a battlefield. The job market, a war zone. Every opportunity you seek is being hunted by 1,000 others. And if you are not willing to fight for it with everything you have, you will be left in the dirt, forgotten, trampled under the boots of those who were hungrier than you. Nature does not pity the slow gazelle. It does not hesitate when the weak falter. The lion does not apologize for its dominance. It takes what is necessary, without remorse. The eagle does not wait for permission to soar. It ascends because it was built to rise. The winners do not hesitate, and the losers do not get second chances. And now I ask you, which side do you belong to? Will you be the one who adapts, evolves, and carves a path through the chaos? Or will you be another nameless casualty of hesitation and mediocrity? The answer is not written in fate, not decided by the stars. It is chosen here and now. The world does not care about your excuses. It does not care about your fears. It only recognizes one thing: your ability to win. So, you have two options: rise or be left behind. Lesson 2. The illusion of fairness versus the reality of power. Fairness is the bedtime story they tell you to keep you weak. A soothing lullaby whispered into your ear, so you never wake up to the brutal truth. That power is taken, not given. They want you to believe that if you work hard, if you obey the rules, if you wait patiently, your moment will come. But tell me, how many people do you know who spent their lives working hard, only to die unnoticed, unfulfilled, unimportant? Hard work is a tool, but power is the weapon. And only those willing to wield it will ever taste victory. You are not living in a world governed by kindness or merit. You are living in a battlefield disguised as a society. The strong write the rules, the weak follow them, and the blind believe in them. The laws, the economy, the entire system was designed by those who understood one simple truth: Fairness is an illusion. Leverage is reality. Look at history. The greatest empires weren't built on kindness. They were built on conquest, strategy, and the unwavering will to dominate. The Roman legions didn't ask for permission to rule. The titans of industry didn't wait for an invitation to power. They saw what they wanted, and they took it. You think fairness governs success? Tell that to the man who lost his job because someone more connected took his place. Tell that to the entrepreneur who was crushed by corporations because he lacked the influence to compete. Tell that to the dreamer who was never given a chance because he believed the world would reward his effort instead of forcing his way through the gates. The powerful do not wait for opportunities. They manufacture them. They do not ask for permission. They create their own rules. They do not seek fairness. They understand that power bends the world to its will. And you have a choice. You can continue clinging to the comforting lie that fairness will save you, or you can tear off the blindfold and claim your place among those who refuse to be at the mercy of others. Because at the end of the day, there are only two types of people in this world: the ones who take and the ones who are taken from. Which one will you be? Lesson 3. Adaptability. The ultimate weapon. The world does not slow down for those who refuse to evolve. It does not wait for the stagnant, the hesitant, or the comfortable. It moves forward with or without you, and those who cling to the past are swallowed whole, forgotten, replaced. Adapt or die. That is the only law that matters. You've seen it happen. Companies that once dominated their industries, crumbling. Giants, once untouchable, erased from existence. Not because they lacked resources, not because they lacked intelligence, but because they failed to evolve. They mistook past victories for guarantees of future success, and the moment they hesitated, the world moved on without them. Blockbuster thought it was too big to fail. Kodak laughed at the digital revolution. Nokia believed it had mastered the market. Now they are nothing more than cautionary tales, whispered warnings for those who refuse to see the truth. Change is not your enemy. It is your greatest weapon. The most dangerous man in any room is not the strongest, nor the smartest. It is the one who can adapt, the one who can read the shifting tides of the world and reinvent himself before anyone else realizes the storm is coming. The top 1% do not fear change. They hunt it down. They embrace it. They bend it to their will. While others panic at the unknown, they thrive in it because they understand something most people never will. Comfort is the enemy of power. You think you can hold on to what you have? That you can rely on what once worked? You are already losing. Every moment you resist change, someone else is seizing the opportunity you were too blind to see. You have a choice: adapt and rise, or resist and be left behind. Because the world does not care about what you were. It only respects what you are willing to become. Lesson 4. The art of influence and control. Power is not about brute force. It is not about who is the loudest, the strongest, or the richest. True power is silent, invisible, a whisper that moves mountains while the world remains unaware of who gave the command. Influence is the currency that outlasts wealth. The weak believe power comes from money, from status, from authority handed down. But the true rulers of this world are not the ones sitting on thrones. They are the ones who built the throne, the ones who decide who sits on it, and the ones who can remove them at will. The game is perception. The battlefield is the mind. And those who understand this do not need to force their will upon the world. They simply reshape the world so their will becomes inevitable. Look at history. Empires fell not from war, but from whispers. Revolutions were sparked not by swords, but by ideas. Billionaires do not fight their competition. They control the market, the rules, the very narratives that dictate what the masses believe to be true. They do not seek approval. They create movements. While the average man chases validation, the powerful manufacture reality. They understand that control is not about domination. It is about positioning. The ability to make yourself indispensable. The ability to pull the strings behind the curtain, while others believe they are acting of their own free will. Think about it. Every decision you make, every product you buy, every belief you hold, who planted that seed in your mind? You think you are free. You think you are in control. But the ones who understand influence have already mapped out your next move. The only question is, will you be the one who plays the game, or will you be the one who is played? Learn to shape perception, or be shaped by those who already have. Because in the end, only those who master influence truly rule the world. Lesson 5. Discipline. The great equalizer. The graveyard is filled with wasted potential. Brilliant minds that never executed. Talented hands that never built. Dreamers who spent their lives talking instead of doing. And do you know who buried them? The disciplined. Because, in the end, talent is common. Intelligence is everywhere. Even luck shines on fools from time to time. But discipline? That is rare. That is what separates the legends from the forgotten. The weak rely on motivation. They wait for inspiration. They chase fleeting moments of passion and wonder why they never reach the top. But the elite, they do not negotiate with their emotions. They do not care if they are tired, unmotivated, or uninspired. They execute anyway. Success is not built on sparks of brilliance. It is built on the relentless daily grind. The world belongs to those who show up when no one else will. The ones who rise before the sun and work while others sleep. The ones who embrace discomfort, push through exhaustion, and refuse to let their emotions dictate their actions. Do you want power, wealth, influence? Then forget motivation. Forget inspiration. You need to be relentless. Because at the end of the day, there are two types of people. The ones who dream. The ones who outwork them and take everything they ever wanted. Which one are you? The path to power has no room for the weak. To the returning grim-faced warriors, you already know what this is about. You've seen the truth, you've embraced the struggle, and you're forging yourself into something stronger than the world wants you to be. Keep going. Keep pushing. Keep dominating. Because while the rest remain blind, we sharpen our vision. While they wait, we take action. While they fall, we rise. And to those who are new here, this is your wake-up call. The world doesn't care about excuses. It doesn't reward hesitation. You can either break free and take control, or you can stay where you are, watching as others shape the world in their image. But if you're ready to fight for what's yours, to embrace the mindset that separates the powerful from the powerless, then welcome to the movement. Subscribe. Join the Grim-Face Legion. Because here, we don't wait for permission. We take what's ours. Stay relentless. Stay ruthless. And I'll see you at the top.